welcome back. I hope you were waiting for my video as well. So let's get started with the video because today we're going to talk about skeleton watches, namely the Audemars Piguet skeleton watch. What is skeleton watch? Before we go into the details of skeleton watches, let's first define what a skeleton watch is. A skeleton watch is a mechanical watch in which all of the moving parts are visible through the front of the watch, the back of the watch, or a small cut outlining the dial. True skeletonization is removing any non-essential metal from the bridge, plate, wheel train, or any other mechanical portion of the watch, leaving just a minimalist bare skeleton of the movement required for functionality. Engraving is frequently used to adorn the remaining thinning movement. This can be done with or without a dial face that allows the user to see the movement. Audemars Piguet is one of the increasingly unusual watch companies that has celebrated a centennial while remaining family-owned. Jules Louis Audemars and Edward Auguste Piguet founded the company in the Valley de Joux, Switzerland, in 1875, and it was renamed Audemars Piguet and signed in 1881. The business created the world's first minute repeater wristwatch movement in 1892. And the first leaping hour wristwatch in 1921. The company created the world's first skeleton watch in 1934. The company's second and third generations were both Audemars Piguet descendants, with the fourth and current generation still in charge. The luxury Swiss watchmaker is one of the few that has remained independent, with François-Henri Benamias as CEO. The company's chair is Jasmine Audemars, while the vice chair is Olivier Audemars. Audemars Piguet is well known for its Royal Oak series, which debuted in 1972 as the first stainless steel luxury sports watch. The brand is also known for ultra-thin pieces with one of the thinnest tourbillon watches in the world produced in 1986. Let's get into the skeleton model we'll be discussing in this video and look at the important features, price, and evolution. Today we'll be covering the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openwork Reference 1547 and the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar Openworked in Ceramic. Previous AP skeleton watch openworked pieces, such as the Double Balance Wheel and the recently announced Royal Perpetual Calendar Openworked in Complete Ceramic, are particularly sought after by watch collectors. However, there's one other openworked AP that received less notice when it was first introduced. There was no fanfare, no Instagram, and no enormous lines. I'm referring to the discontinued Royal Oak Openworked Perpetual Calendar 25829. The watch debuted in the late 1990s and was available in steel platinum, yellow gold, and rose gold. This masterpiece is a perpetual calendar watch that displays the day, date, moon phases, month, and leap years. The sapphire glass case back is likewise constructed of the sapphire display back and skeletonized dial both clearly explain the term microengineering and allow the observer to appreciate what exquisite watchmaking is all about. The caliber was derived from Jaeger JLC La Coltre's 920 caliber movement, which was the thinnest automated perpetual calendar movement on the market at the time. We hope you like this piece as much as we do at the Collector's Circle because it's not something you see every day. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openworked Reference 1547. For several decades, Audemars Piguet has been silently destroying chronometry. The Reference 1547 Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openwork is the latest in a series of unique approaches developed by AP to do nothing but tell time better and more accurately, and they've done it in a stunning openworked Royal Oak. How? The name of the watch should have given you a hint. This RO features two balance wheels. The openworked Royal Oak has been around for a while, but the line's progenitor could be 2010's 15305. The conventional 39mm Jumbo was then openworked in platinum and rose gold in 2012 and 2014, respectively. Now, for the first time, we witness the current 41mm Royal Oak Reference 15400 openworked, but with a fresh new double balance wheel escapement that is a world first. This new Royal Oak goes a step further, with not only two balancing springs, but two full balance wheels. They are positioned against each other and should not only give significantly more mass but also work against each other to self-regulate. That's awesome! Another feature of this watch is genuinely high-end open working and component polishing. The entire caliber is hand-polished, and the inner angles visible throughout this movement are the result of nothing but the human hand. The 1547, like the most current open-work Duro, has a magnificent deep gray dial and gunmetal treatment, making the overall look significantly less baroque and antique than standard Skeletonised watches. The Audemars Piguet Royal Openwork Double Balance Wheel is 41 mm in diameter and has a power reserve of 45 hours thanks to the thin 5.57 mm caliber 3132. It is available in stainless steel and rose gold, both of which are non-limited editions. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar Openworked in ceramic. This Royal Oak ceramic case and bracelet, brushed and polished to a level befitting any of its siblings, oscillate between mirror black and a sort of dark gray with extremely evident finishing. Any such ceramic Royal Oak looks very smooth and very black in a dark location, such as a rear room of Audemars Piguet Manhattan store, with an unending number of faceted surfaces that catch any available light like a stealth jet that someone has polished, for whatever purpose, to a mirror shine. The caliber 5135 is beautifully finished and thin enough to allow for a total case thickness of just 9.9 mm. It ticks at 2.75 Hz, has 40 hours of power reserve, and plenty of cams and levers to ensure that the openwork tile lives up to its name. The actual legibility of the perpetual calendar was much better than I expected in person, thanks to the smoke scale section of each subdial. And the rose gold accents create a warm contrast that works really well with the demure tones of the ceramic case and bracelet. The ceramic Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar Openworked is a boutique exclusive, with a price tag of CHF 130,000. Given that no one else makes a comparable ceramic perpetual calendar, the competition, if you truly want this watch, is essentially just other people who also want this watch, and we can reasonably infer that demand vastly outnumbers potential supply. The ceramic Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar Openworked appears to be a gleaming black Royal Oak at first sight, but it continues to surprise and delight for the next few thousand glances. The prices for both watches may vary by country and are also available upon request. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share it with your friends and leave a comment with your favorite skeleton watch.